If the Western governments want to help the revolution, they have to add the economic pressure. If they want to help the regime, they have to lift the sanctions.
We hear a lot, notwithstanding what you've just said, we hear a lot about the Iranian economy being under duress right now. Like every day I'm reading the rial is at its lowest value against the dollar in decades. Inflation is, of course, rampant. If sanctions were being enforced, more were being imposed, and that would lead to a collapse of the economy, what would be the mechanics of that? What would it actually look like, and how would that expedite or facilitate the fall of the regime?
So the regime right now has a very narrow base of support, a very small percentage that's ideologically connected to the regime. They accept the regime, the apocalyptic radical Islamist ideology. Then you have the oppression machine, the police, the IRGC, the Besiege. For that oppression machine to work, you need money. So they recently, or I think it was a few weeks ago, they increased the salary of the security forces by 20%. So for that, you need money. For that oppression machine to work, you need technology, like the technology of filtering that you see, the technology of creating a intranet, national intranet that you see, the technology of monitoring that you see. So if you have the sanctions, they don't have this money to fund the oppression machine. They don't have the capacity to acquire technology for the oppression machine. And the third part is there are segments of society that they do not agree with the regime, but the regime offers them economic opportunities, financial reward to buy their loyalty. So if they don't have the money, if the economy tanks, if you have a collapse of the economy, the oppression machine will not work like before. And this segment of society that they are buying their loyalty, they cannot buy their loyalty. And beyond that, if you have like these economic problems, it adds to discontent in the society. And that's good for revolution. Let's be honest. That's good for the revolution. So if the Western governments want to help the revolution, they have to add the economic pressure. If they want to help the regime, they have to lift the sanctions.